to news update. Please subscribe for more news as we go on. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has issued a directive to all civil servants in Akwa Ibom State to commence an indefinite strike action effective Thursday, September 26, 2024. Gist Niger News reported that the decision was reached in response to the exorbitant fuel price hike, which has reached 2,500 naira per litre in the state. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association (IPMAN), in solidarity with the Petroleum Tanker Drivers (PTDs), had earlier forced a national shutdown of independent petroleum stations. This following the seizure of fuel-loaded tankers by military operatives of Operation Delta Save (OPDS) and the oil community of Ibaka in Imbo local government area over alleged smuggling of the product. Reacting, Governor Umno Eno had previously vowed to intervene in the matter, promising to address the issue of fuel price manipulations and bring those responsible to justice. However, the NLC expresses dissatisfaction with the lack of tangible action taken by the state government to address the crisis. The NLC said its decision to embark on a strike is a direct result of the ongoing fuel scarcity and the devastating impact it has had on the lives of ordinary citizens. The union has accused the state government of failing to take decisive measures to alleviate the sufferings of the people. In a statement released to the media, the NLC called on Governor Eno to take immediate steps to resolve the fuel crisis and ensure that the rights of workers are protected. The union also demanded that the state government establish a task force to investigate the circumstances surrounding the recent confiscation of fuel-laden tankers by military operatives. The directive reads, workers has been directed to stay at home starting Wednesday midnight due to the recent fuel price hike. This action aimed at protesting the increase in fuel price and its impact on the livelihood of workers and citizens. Following the directives of IPMAN, Akwa Ibom State Chapter dated September 22, 2024, for their members to withdraw services to Akwa Ibom effective 2024, the State Administrative Council (SAC) of NLC met at an emergency session to discuss the impact arising from the directive to our workers and citizens and to resolve as following. His Excellency, the Governor should personally intervene by setting up a team to investigate claims from parties in dispute that necessitate the confiscation of PSM-loaded trucks and subsequent withdrawal of services. The SAC in section frowned at the short notice given the already impoverished workers and citizens to readjust themselves on the impact of the withdrawal of service will cause them. The meeting called on the governor to immediately inaugurate the Petroleum Industry Task Force (PITF) to check the excess going forward as was promised in His Excellency's 37th State Anniversary speech. The SAC in Council further noted the negative but untold hardship on workers and citizens are going through in attending their work business and hereby direct all workers to withdraw their services and stay at home effect midnight of September 25th, 2024 until this impasse is resolved and the strike action of Ipman called off to enable citizens breathe. Thank you for listening. Now, concerning what is going on in this news, over the years, the Nigerian citizen has been going through sufferings of different kind. No food, no money, no fuel, because everything has gone up. And as a result, suffering has increased. So at this point, I think what is to be done in order to tell government that the citizen that it's leading is suffering is strike. So I am on the opinion that the NLC should go on strike so that government will feel the impact that people are suffering, especially under this administration. Now, when the fuel price was increased in 2023, a lot of Nigerians were complaining that the price is too high. So we are expecting Tinubu to bring the fuel price down. All of a sudden, in 2024, he increased it again, putting people for more hardship. So I want to let them understand that those that are working in government, government provided everything they need, but it is not so for the citizens. The citizen has to go on and work in their daily business, and whatever there is, that is what they will use. Now, the government should come to the understanding of the citizen and hear their cry and thereby reduce this fuel price because it has caused a lot of things. Now, the controversy between the NNPC and petroleum tankers workers, please, they should hold an emergency meeting and resolve their problems because this thing is affecting a lot of Nigerians. As we are talking right now, people cannot longer eat once a day. Yes, people cannot eat once meal in a day because things are so difficult. Now, before the price of rice was 800 and people are still complaining that it's too much. But now the price of rice is 3,200 naira per what they call in the native Hausa mudu. Mudu, this is a native Hausa plate where they used to measure rice. Now it's very small and they are selling it 3,000. Now, how many mudu can a family purchase to be able to feed the family? As we all know that many Nigerians eat rice a lot. In fact, not only rice, all commodities in the markets has gone up. In fact, many people cannot afford to put food on their table in this Bola Tinubu administration. And it seems that the man did not care for whatever that has happened to anybody. Is that how to lead people? So at this point, we want to call on President Bola Tinubu that a lot of Nigerians are dying of hunger and starvation because of the fuel he has increased. Because the fuel has become the only source of Nigerian living since the Nigeria government refused to put their hands in other sector. Now, before, we know that farming has been the Nigerian culture, whereby suffering has been brought to bare minimum. In fact, in the late 80s, 90s, people were not suffering because farming is there as one of the Nigerian government sector. But today, Nigeria depends so much on fuel. That is what has brought us to where we are today. I will again advise the administration of Bola Tinubu, please let them look into agriculture. Let them look into agricultural sector and do it, because there is no nation that can survive without agriculture. Let them look into it again and come back again. Only crude oil cannot survive Nigeria at this time, because the numbers of Nigerian citizens are increasing every day.